Hello from Tree Nature's YouTube channel. This is Mark Josie. Today is a little review, revisit, okay, about the pros and cons of this guy, the Imalent DX80. So we have been doing a lot of testing on behind the camera, walking with this light, really trying it out, recharging and all that stuff. So some people might be trying to buy it and, well, oops, it's almost out of stock. Yeah, so have fun. But is it really worth the money buying one of these as compared to, let's say, maybe buying a DT70, this kind of light? Now, if you are new to flashlight or you're limited in budget, I truly will recommend you buy one of these DT70. Okay, now if you are on a lower budget, I will say the Hecklight MT03. This one is really good. This is, when it's on sales, it's under 100 bucks. Okay, and you get 9,000 lumen of light. That is very close to the through night 10K lumen. Okay, so yeah, it's legit, and this thing is really good, okay, for the money. Now, one biggest problem with the DX80, some people say it's the quality issue, you know, quality control and burning out stuff. But now I want to say, if even they fix all that issue, okay, now there's one problem. Let me show you. Is when you hold this light like this, it is very heavy on the head. Okay, always want to tilt down, and when you want to put your hand on that button, where the button is, at the other side, right here you go. Okay, so if I want to hold with the hand right here like this, okay, this is going to be very painful to hold, like very painful. When you're walking outside, it is like super not a very good idea to do so. Okay, so you will want to avoid holding it like this. Now, the only way that I find that is possible to use this light properly and comfortably, meaning that I can hold it and not complain, okay, for a long trip, is to use the lanyard loop. How do you use it? Well, get this loop, okay, and then twist it a few times, like so. Okay, you see I twisted it, and then loop it over the head. Okay, and put this around the grooves right here. You see how it's done? Just like that. Okay, now you can hold with the lanyard and pick it up. That is the only way I can hold it, and you can even shorten that lanyard a little bit more and such. Okay, but basically that's the idea, is to hold the thing with the lanyard loop so that it's like a handle, and you can avoid twisting your wrist like that, okay, with this heavy weight. Now, just to remind you, there are 8 batteries inside here as compared to, let's say, the DT70. This one only 4 batteries right here, so that is like 4 battery less in terms of weight, and the body is very, very heavy. Okay, so if you're walking around at night, I know this is so fun to have the superpower, but to hold it like a normal flashlight is almost impossible. So this is a very heavy light. Okay, definitely not something you want to use as maybe like a security light, that kind of stuff. Too heavy. Now, as compared to the pocket monsters like these, okay, these are very easy to hold, and they don't feel super heavy and like tilted to the top, tilted to the bottom, stuff like that. Okay, it doesn't feel like that. Okay, it feels very balanced when you hold like this, and this is basically the whole idea of a pop can flashlight. You want it to be so small in order to have a nice grip and not feel very heavy, and you still have the superpower and stuff like that. Okay, this is worth it. Okay, so if you're choosing one, I would say, okay, these DT70 is one of the best I have tried so far, and also the Hecklight. The Hecklight is a bit heavier, but it's still fine. You can still hold it like this and don't feel very weird when you're outside. Okay, now the lanyard loop on this one is right here, you see. So basically, when you have it over your hand, okay, it's pretty much in the center You see, it's basically hanging like that, and it doesn't feel very heavy and such. Now, if you want to choose a big light, okay, right here we have the TrueNight TN40. Okay, this one is big, but at the same time, when you hold it, okay, the design allows you to have a nice grip right here on the button with the finger, and it doesn't feel like the head is tilting forward. The DX80 will tilt forward, and it's very hard to hold it for the hand to point straight. Now this one, you can point straight without any problem. So the TrueNight TN40 is actually much better in terms of a big headlight. Okay, and also the battery pack and such is much lighter weight than the DX80. DX80 is one of the heaviest flashlight ever. Now, if you're talking about like EDC, going around the neighborhood and stuff like that, something like that, okay, is going to work. This is the DN70, and there's also a DN35, basically a throw and flood version. Same light, okay, same kind of interface as the Pocket Monster, the other one at the back right here. Okay, same kind of interface, but less power and lighter weight. Now these runs on a 26650 battery, one battery compared to 4. Okay, so yeah. Now this one is better if you're like a new to flashlight. If you want more power, I would suggest something like that. Okay, but should you be getting a DX80, I will only suggest this to people who already have the Pocket Monster, because they already know how powerful this can be. Now this one can be like their upgrade of the fun, but it's not something that you'll be using every night. It's very heavy. Okay, now regarding the charger problem and all that stuff, so far it doesn't happen to me, so mine works fine, and definitely there's no problem with charger, whatever. Okay, so yeah, hope you like your DX80 and hope your DX80 have no problem. So we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like. Bye bye.